Stephen Colbert took aim at the decision by Dictionary.com to select the slang term 67, often written as 67, as its word of the year for 2025, calling the choice baffling and emblematic of broader problems with how language is being treated in online culture. Colbert's remarks came during a segment of his talk show, where he asked, "On a scale of 1 to 5, how dumb does Stephen feel explaining this?" The comment underscored his incredulity at the notion that a two-digit number, largely devoid of clear definition, could be elevated to Word of the Year status. He pointed out that 67 doesn't have a standard meaning, noting that linguists and commentators describe it as meaningless, ubiquitous, and nonsensical, yet enough of a cultural phenomenon to warrant recognition. Colbert argued that the choice reflects a shift in how language is valued, not for clarity or enduring meaning, but for viral spread and trendiness. The slang term itself has its origins in social media virality, derived in part from the song Doot Doot 6-7 by Skrilla, and amplified via TikTok videos, viral memes, and classroom echoing. Much of its usage involves a hand gesture and repeated chant of 6-7, deployed sometimes as a shrug, a placeholder answer, or just a performance of online culture rather than a conventional word with a defined meaning. Colbert challenged the notion that 67 meets the traditional criteria for Word of the Year, that it be demonstrably new or newly popular, widely used, and indicative or reflective of the popular discourse. He argued that elevating such a term diminishes serious language discussion and underscores how digital-era vernacular increasingly prizes confusion and trendiness over precision. He also used the moment to ask bigger questions. If a number that means whatever you want it to mean can become Word of the Year, what does that say about our language? What does it say about cultural institutions that set these designations? In his typically satirical but pointed style, he warned of the consequence. When everything can mean nothing, nothing stops meaning everything. While Dictionary.com defended the selection, noting that 67 captures a moment in internet culture and the fragmented, hyper-online nature of modern communication, the backlash has been vigorous. Colbert's critique joins a chorus of linguistic traditionalists, educators, and media commentators who describe the choice as absurd, frustrating, and emblematic of generational divide. For now, the controversy shows how rapidly language is evolving in the digital age, and how the markers we once used for recognizing words of significance are being questioned. Colbert's blistering response may not settle the debate, but it does ensure that 67 will be discussed well beyond the memes.